Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry, I didn't realize my mic wasn't working. Well, where do we start? Uh, where do we start? I don't even know. Well, we are converting 3 spawner rooms, hopefully into 1. Um, Still trying to figure out how to do this. Let's see. This is spawner 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the spot. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away. These two will definitely overlap. What is this at? This is negative 30, and this was what, 20? Oh, 19. And this was at 41. So basically, we can bring them all up to, I think, level... Oh, I have a converter for this. Might as well just use it. So I have a spreadsheet for easy calculations and stuff. One of them is for the AFK spot and the drop point of mobs. Let's see, so the drop point, if we did it around 41, well actually hold on, let's go to the wiki and figure out what is the closest you have to be to the spawner for it to activate. Is it 15.5 blocks? Meaning that a player standing exactly 15.5 blocks below the spawner doesn't activate it. A monster spawner activates when a player that is not in spectator mode comes within a spherical radius of 16 blocks from the center point of the block. Okay. Okay, so 16 blocks. So that means the AFK spot, if it were somewhere here, would have to be about, because this isn't negative 19. Let me double check that. This is 20. Yeah, this is negative 19. And this would still be 41. So that means the foot of the player, so we have an advantage on the bottom one. I just don't know what the spherical difference, the distance would exactly be. I'm thinking we could get away with maybe around 30. Negative 30 might still be a stretch. The best I could probably do is negative 25. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. Well, we're definitely going to do a lot of digging. I'm thinking somewhere like right here. Let's see, temporary waypoint. 1, 2, 3, and across. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is the midpoint between the two. So let's delete that. And let's Set temporary waypoint. No, sorry, wrong thing. Let's go create waypoint. And we're going to do this at -25. AFK spot. I don't think it'll get me to, yeah. Yeah, no. Okay. So we're gonna have to make a way to be able to see that spot between the two spawners to know for sure if they're being activated. So let's dig there. I didn't bring any wood, did I? Ugh. And there is nothing around here that says I host wood. But we do have a couple other spawners around. There's 1, 2, 3. Be nice to check them out at some point. This room looks kind of square, oddly square. And there's another one right here. There's something. Now this is odd. But check that out one day. Okay, so yeah, good number of stuff around here. Definitely worth exploring at some point. I couldn't think of what this would be. Maybe part of that structure we see on the surface. Alright, let me run up to the surface, grab some wood. No, before we do that, do I have enough to get to the geode? Because I believe, yeah, the geode actually is exposed to the elements right here. Yes. I think we should come inside here and wait. Okay. Yes, I think we should harvest some of this before we go. So when we come back, we'll have more. Okay, I'll have to pillar up for those. Okay. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, there's a block right there. Huh. Oh yeah, it's gonna get darker in here because oh, do you realize what just happened? The other spawner is like right here. And I'm guessing this is probably the 4th block out or something. So because it's dark, it just got dark here because you removed the amethyst. clusters, it's it got too dark, and so the skelly, since they couldn't spawn in the spawner due to how bright it was, it spawned here. How lovely. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Not gonna lie, that scared me so bad. Okay, let's get some blocks. And I don't have anything non-stone. Beautiful. We love to see it. Sorry. Okay. Alright, so I think this is okay for now. Do we have anything else on the ground? No. So let's gather ourselves, run up and grab some wood to make crafting bench and stuff, and yeah. Da, da, da. Ooh, diamonds. I just wanted to see what it was. Alright, that was level 30, so we gotta be really careful, because I would hate to lose levels and die at this point in time. Let's see, 64, so per stack we would get about 16, well, 16 instances, and, but you get 2 for every time you use the 4, so we get about 32, and then 32, so that's a stack, and, wait, no, torch, there you are, 32 and 32, and then, let's see what else, I think I saw there was 16 left, so that means 6, no, it should be 8, yeah, I think it's 8, okay. So that means we have a stack and 8 that we can potentially make of tinted glass. Okay. Awesome. so it's just those two growing, and we just need two for there, but we also need to make the blocks, so we're gonna still have to wait more. Okay, nope, it's this one. Nope, this one. Oh, actually, we'll check that too. So while we're here, and take half of this. Let's grab. Let's see, we need 9. Beautiful. I was about to ask, why do I have... Oh no, it's right here. So many emeralds, but then I remembered we traded with the little buddy last time. I think I'm going to take this down with me, just in case. We'll take this to... Yeah, wait a minute. Is this accessible from the surface? I think those guys are actually in the forest. Not accessible from the surface. Okay, so that means somewhere down here there's a lava lake, which we would be interested in finding. Okay. Well, now we know where there's a Z farm, so we could have a place to get rotten flesh for our dogs. So that's a good thing. Let's toss that down there. Right. So, alright, before we made our plan to go get more pickaxes, we were working on finding this AFK spot. Let me just check one thing real quick. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to be sure on that. Okay. Let's get back to this. Let's see. Okay, this should be it here. Yes. Once upon a time, you could have had a crafting table in your inventory, and you could have hit I, and it would open up the crafting table. But it seems like that's no longer a feature, which is fine. That's kind of overpowered in my opinion. Alright, I'm humiliated. Completely humiliated. I had these in my backpack. Totally forgot. Well, it is what it is. It has been done. Can I... Okay, so if I stand in this spot, can I see the spawner from here? Yes. Okay, fantastic. So at least I know that works for here. Now, I'm going to... Let's see, what's the best course of action? Let's just dig in front and continue going. Oh, okay, I must have calculated something very wrong. Because I said 25. Oh, yes, I was very wrong. Because it was practically 20. So then minus 10 would be 30. So as of right now, this is still engaged, which is great. So that means most likely if I stand like right here, this should still be engaged, so I might not be able to see from this angle. Okay, still engaged. Okay, that's awesome. Let's now continue going this way. See if we can get an angle on the one down there. Oh my goodness. Hold the fort. Alright. Oh, this is... Yeah, I definitely did some massive miscalculating. Actually, no, hold on. Let's get rid of more blocks so we can see more. Okay. Alright, still active. Oh, we've got it. This spot here works perfectly. Perfectly. What is this? Yep, negative 30. Awesome. And then that one over there, we can quickly dig out. Just so we can see it better. 1, 2. That should be enough. So this should be the spot. Okay, so if I go here, it's still active. That's still active. And that's active. Yep, this is the perfect spot. So we're gonna switch this to -30. Awesome. Okay, so now we just need to clear the spots. Okay, so let's say this is the AFK spot. Now I can easily just drop the floor completely for both of these. Let it drop far enough, let them go to one side. I think it'll be the same for that as well. Drop them over on that side. Now, as of right now, we don't have any fancy way of being rid of them besides dropping. Like we have no bubble columns. And we don't have any, what are those things called? Lava blocks? Okay, it's a vanilla block. Shouldn't be too hard to find. These magma blocks. Alright, so we don't have those. We don't have the ones that the bubble columns, the soul sand. So we're gonna have to do something alternative to get them dealt with. So I don't know for right now. All I know is this is the perfect AFK spot to get both active. I was thinking that if anything we'd push all of them going this way, but maybe we push them going this way. Now, but then we'd have to go through the geode. I mean, not necessarily. Geode, I think, hold on. Let's calculate this real quick. So if we come down in here, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. And this here is 4, and that is I'd have to see if there are any budding blocks around what would be the spawn radius. Okay, what would be the best thing to do? If we'd stand here, what if we sent them all to like a corner over there? So have these ones fall down, they hit the water here, and then the ones that fall down there hit the water there. They go that way, they slide this way. We could have them all meet at a location over there. And then eventually when we get bubble columns, they could go up in the air and drop down still somewhere in that location there. I think that would be the best bet. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So, so we know this one will probably be the last one to be connected up. I don't want to deal with this until we have bubble columns. So let's go ahead and clear all we need to clear for this one and have them join to the same place. Now I wish I had a way to... I want them to have fall damage, but if they have fall damage then they won't move again. So we have to figure that out. That's 4, this is 4. let's see, if I was supposed to decorate this place, what would the color palette be? Like, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to... Oh, my heart. I thought I broke the iron pickaxe. Whew. But yeah, I don't want to do anything too fancy. Not because I don't want it to look good, but because if it requires too much work, I get, you know, sometimes a little bit frustrated. I want to keep it light and not too demanding. You know, not something that I'm going to dread having to do or anything like that. So, what could I do? Something simple. Of course, something with deep slate would be like accessible, would still look good. It's definitely gonna have wood. Not that it has any bearing whatsoever, but what about deep slate and cherry wood? I don't know, I think that might be good. Not too hard to achieve either. Yeah, those are these things, right? Yeah. It would be nice, though it's extremely fancy, but it would be nice if we could create a system that would take the bones, add them to a chest, and if that chest ends up getting full and then overflowing, it's going to take the bones, convert them into bone meal, and then make them into bone blocks. Okay, now back in like maybe 2024, nah, it must have been before that. I don't know. It's been around for a little while, but I just never really used it. The auto crafter, that's what it's called. That was added to the game, and I've never really used it. I've seen people talk about it a couple times, but I've never used it myself. Would an auto crafter, if you only let it occupy one slot, turn bones into bone meal? Because if that's the case, then that's pretty awesome. Hmm. Let's drop this, do that. Yeah. So if we could get all of that eventually done, that would be pretty dope. Probably gonna have to just break up my builds into phases. You know, phase 1, the bare bones or the plot. Then phase 2 could be the bare bones. Phase 3 would be completing functionality. Phase 4, aesthetic. And then phase 5 would be whatever extra bells and whistles you want to put on it. So in this case, the auto sorter mixed with auto crafter. Yeah, I think I'm going to go by that. Plot, bells and whistles, last. Let's see, yeah, this would be correct. But I never took out this corner though. Guess because I didn't feel like I needed to. But I do because this is 4 blocks out. If we're going to do any decorating, it needs to be on the 5th. Right? Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, and let's get this. And let's get that. I'm going to drop these in here since I don't necessarily need them right now. Let's do 2 blocks down. And I'm going to put, whoops, I want to put this back in my offhand just to make it a little bit brighter. Deep slate tiles, cherry wood, probably mix of planks and stripped logs. Ooh, I think even a band of purple would be pretty cool. Very cool. And probably a kind of checkered floor design, like not necessarily checkered, but like crisscross, you know what I mean? Put 1 block facing one way, 1 block facing the next way. Man, imagine I only brought 3 pickaxe thinking, yeah, I'm probably not gonna dig that much. Boy, am I digging. Ooh. Oh, that's in the wrong place, buddy. Oh. You know what? As I'm thinking, so remember how we talked about probably putting a enchanting setup near where the thing where the spawner is, or where the spawners are. What if we put it on top like the geode, or somewhere around the geode? Kind of pretty. Or in the geode. Who knows? Oh, I was watching it to make sure it didn't break, and I then slipped my mind, started thinking about geodes. Good grief. Hold on a second. I wonder how many diamonds, or I mean diamond blocks we'll find. Like diamond ore. Well, there's 4 thus far. You know what? I think it's getting low enough for this to be precarious. So we'll pop a torch down. We're pretty close. Should be busting into secondary spawner in just a second. Wait, let's look down. No, not yet. Okay. Well, there it went. Let's do this. You know, let's just do one at a time. Oh, yes. Alright. So once we get this one through, we'll do the dimensions for the one below. And I'll see about if we could get those buckets of lava from those 2 falls. Maybe not the really big one, but the small one is definitely attainable if we're careful. Okay. Oh. I must say, I am not the type of person that thoroughly enjoys the beginning parts of the world. I do enjoy a lot of the, stuff, but one thing I thoroughly miss whenever starting a new world is great tools. I need good tools in my life. Is that a lag spike? Alright, almost finished this layer. We'll go one more layer. Then we should hop out into the second spawner. Okay, so that was like, what? 4 diamonds, 5 diamonds, maybe 6. 1, 2. Well, that's 4. Let's just count that way. 4 and 2. Ah! Oh well. Alright, last layer. Or maybe not. Okay, so yeah, we're finally seeing those blocks. Whew. happy when we're finished this. Have a little enchanting set up. Have 2 of the 3 dungeons active. That would be amazing. And we're probably gonna have to make a staircase. I'm thinking on this side would be safer than on that side, because of course that side goes down into the cave. But if we do it on the side I indicated, that would be probably pretty good. Keep us safer. Just not having to worry about any openings to other caves, any elements. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Oh, come on. Okay, that block does not want to be moved. Okay. So, this would be the roof of the next segment. Yes. I think this is where the edges went over. Yep. Okay. So that would be our stop. Then we'll dig this down. It needs 1 block below where it would register, so we need 2 blocks for their space and then 1 more block for water, because if we put it in within the 2 blocks they'll be too tall. So we have a little bit of a ways to still go down. So let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, this is 4. So that would be the line. Oh, that's practically right under the next spawner. I'm not upset with that at all. So let me see. If we... If we did... Hold on, I have to go back up and see what our stop spot is. I need to make sure my numbers are correct. I don't think we could go wrong. No, we can't go wrong, because this is already a whole bunch of blocks below. If we do a water source, or water sources... Wait, maybe 2 water sources is a way to go. To one of those, instead of a line of water sources, we'll do like the V-shaped thing, the wide V some people do. And that just might... no. It's still gonna do the same thing, because this is the cutoff line here. Yeah, this is the cutoff line. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll just do the waterfall. So yeah, let's do this. I didn't check the distance from the top of that, but yeah, because this would be 2, and all it needs is really 2. Put a slab on the top, they'll go on the sides. Yeah, this is more than high enough. Alright, so this would be what we're working with, so let's go ahead. Seriously. Wait a minute. I never even noticed that they were like perfectly in line. I knew they were like close, but wow. I would have cried if I broke that diamond with this stone pickaxe. Okay. that makes life a whole lot easier. Just follow the dimensions and it'll be perfect. Oh, I see a little goblin. We should go check him out, see if he has anything for iron. It looks like he's in the geode, but I could be wrong. Awesome sauce. Okay, so of course we'll have to continue this line, but as of right now, this is where we're gonna stop this one. And I just want to make sure that I got all of that properly kitted out before I move on to the remnants of this second spawner. Alright, so AFK spots. That would be pretty lit if we have like glass going, tinted glass that is, going the whole way down. That'd be really cool to be able to see. Though it would only go what? Thoughts and options. I'll figure it out. But still, having just a little window in here. If I stand here, is this still active? Yes. Yes. Okay, if I stand here. Yes. Here. Yes. No. Wait, this is level. Okay. But here, though, would be a nice spot to be able to see into. The only thing is I would have to stay right here. Like, if there was a wall here. Okay, it would still work. Okay. Cool, good to know. This would be a wall, so I'm gonna take this out. Okay. I did not mean to do that. Okay, so let me check this real quick. There's this segment back here. This comes up here. That's where we just came from. But there should be a way. Let's see, spawner. Yeah, these are all at home. This is spawner 1. Spawner 1 is all the way back here. Okay, let's do this. Let's set a temporary waypoint here. And maybe we can find a way to bust out into this cave. Okay. It's way over there. So if anything, I would just continue this way. Let's see, what was the X on that? I mean, this Y on that is 24. Well, it was great having you while you were here. it's further than I thought. Okay, sweet. Alright, so we now have a way up and down besides this one. Okay, so... Oh, there's a little goblin. Hi, little goblin. How are you today? What you got for me? Okay, sweet. So you do have iron. Okay. Of course it won't do the full stack, but we bring it just in case. Just in case he feels generous. Generous? Generous. Hello. Okay. I don't think I have anything else worth your time, my dear goblin, so until next time. Alright. So, whoop. Let's chuck that in there. I know I'm pressing the right button, I just don't know why it's not doing what I want it to do. That's fine. Be that way. Alright, so let's dig this one out. Oh. This guy's making me nervous. Hold on. Oh, he does exist. How are you not embarrassed? There's only 2 arrows. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay. I just don't want him sneaking up on me. That is my ultimate problem. Come here, buddy boy. Works for me. Works for me. I did put a torch down inside here, yes. Yes, I did. Yep, not much in terms of loot. I'll take this though. I'm just curious. I want to dance. Barbara. You are the one for me. Sent from up above. You are the one I love. Oh. Well, that's great. Because I need lava. He's sitting right there. Mm. Take that. I almost questioned myself when I didn't see nor hear him as soon as I came out. It's like, was I wrong? It's a lot of bats. Hold on a second. Right, this way. Sent from up above. You are the one I love. Oh, both of y'all can't fit through the doorway? That's a shame. Learn to take turns. Be nice. Ooh, special gloves. All this other stuff I can leave here for now. Take this when we get with villagers. Yeah, I think I'm good with all the rest of this stuff. Awesome. I just wanted to see what kind of spawner it was. And honestly, I'm not upset that it's a spider one. I mean, how could I ever be upset? We already have a zombie, we already have a skelly. So, you know, those are the OGs right there, done and dusted. However, that could have gone so bad. Alright, let's break these. Flax seeds, ash. Why did that one give off soul sand? Particles. Diamond here. Alright, so we have a couple places that we can get lava pockets from, and you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Because we have the stuff. We're getting close to doing the close to doing the enchanting setup, so let's just go ahead. I'll cry if there's a piece of lava below this. Aight. Alright. So that's one. Okay, I don't really feel like going after that one right now. However, we do have the one in the cave where we're going up and down. Let's see, how is the way out of here again? Of course, there's a water source here. I don't know if I've ever gone this way to see what's over here. Oh, yes, I have. Okay, good to know. Sorry. Oh, wait, goblin. 1 second, please. Can I have some of this? And some of this, please. Thank you kindly. Don't think there's anything else that you would want. Alright. Okay, so first let's set a torch. Next, let's get this. Lovely. And let's just light up here to keep the coast clear and safe. Yeah, there's no way to be able to get all the way up there safe, but we can do around the corners here. Fascinating. Alright. This is going quite a ways. We're getting into some really winding caves. I think I'm content with stopping here. Yeah, I think I'm content with stopping here. I don't want to go too far. Yeah. There's some other caves somewhere around here, which is not really my problem right now. Okay. This little grunt spooked me a little bit. Let's chuck this in here and chuck this there, and then we're gonna carry this up. Oh, you know what? There's this little nook here. Let's stick him in there. Brother, let me tell you how I feel. Tell you about a feeling. Feeling that is real. Brother, let me tell you how the glory rolls. Tell you how it bubbles in my happy soul. Happiness is free, it's never bought a soul. Let me tell you how I feel, let me tell you. Hey, never had a really gives rockin' and a rollin'. This one must be very heavy. I'm walking a little bit slower. Banana, banana, banana. Okay. Yeah, in the context of things, I think putting the enchanting setup somewhere in here would be fantastic, and having the but here's the question. Is it too, because we're thinking of putting the floor here, because this right here can reach down to there. Wait, and I could even put it a couple steps over here. So then let's, if we put the flooring there, we just have to make it a staircase down. Make the staircase down. I think it'll still be okay. I think it'll be fine. It's I'm just trying to figure out where I should put the enchanting setup, because I want to do that like right quick and in a hurry. So one thing before I do that though. Okay, we have a torch up here. Okay, cool. We're gonna experiment with this water real quick, because I need to know what the path is. What are we doing? Excuse me, pardon me. Alright, so let's say chuck a bucket down in this corner. Goes down. Oh wait, this is inaccurate. 1 second. I forgot to remove these blocks. Okay, do this again. Wait, why did I go this way? Not this way. I have to go the long way. Oh. Okay. Let's get back in here. Drop this bucket. You're gonna be okay. Okay, so that definitely works. Yeah, so I think I'll just do a row across the back. And okay, so let's pick this up for now. Don't need it just yet, and let's finally get rid of this block. We'll get rid of all these. Because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, yes. Okay. Totally missed that again. So what we'll probably, yeah, we're still gonna do that. So we're gonna put a drop point. I think I need to see that water pour one more time because depending on where it stops, I might just put the drop point there. So let's get rid of this block. Okay. I can work with that. Alright, so let's get rid of this block of water. That splash animation was kind of funny. So we need to go 3 down, I think. So let's just focus on 2. Well, now here's a question for you. I love strip mining, but I know for some people that might be tedious and boring. But honestly, I think I prefer strip mining more than I do caving. And it's not even because like caving is scary or anything like that. I think it's just because, I don't know. I guess you could do other things while you're doing that. But then I am also the type of person to be watching something, listening to music, and doing something with my hands all at the same time. So maybe that's just a very few people type of thing. But yeah, I like strip mining. If I had enough shulker boxes and, you know, I had an ender chest, all that stuff, man, I could strip mine for hours. But sometimes I do get a little impatient if you don't find like diamonds and stuff often enough. But here's a question. Anybody ever bothered to... Hold on a second. All I did was fight a creeper, no? I was at 30 levels a while ago. I didn't even see when I hit 32. Well, praying that I don't lose them. But what was I saying before? Strip mining. Huh. Well, that's gone. Oh, I think it was about strip mining on Y16. I don't know if anybody ever does that as well, or if it's just not worth it. Like, I strip mine at Y16 for the iron early game. Like, I will go down to Y16, make a couple columns. If I have to build any farms below ground, but close to like where I'm based, definitely going to be at Y16. I don't know if that's like odd or what, but yeah, that's just a practice that I have at this point in time. I haven't done it with this world, but I've done it on a realm I have with some friends. Did I do it in... the Let's Play, the Bedrock Let's Play? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's kind of fascinating. But then again, that might be boring for some folks. Which I know, even though like this is a Let's Play, it also should be somewhat entertaining. So I try to, as much as I can, though there are parts of the process that would be deemed boring, though they're not necessarily boring, and they are absolutely necessary, but I try to keep it as fascinating as I can. Alright, let's see what we got. We're close. We are close. You know, I just noticed the proximity of these diamonds. You got diamonds there, you got diamonds there. Not too bad. But I guess that means there'll be no diamonds anywhere else around here for a little while. Okay. Oh, that's the roof. Okay, so we have one more block that we would need to go down. And then after that, we would need to make our waterway. So let's say our waterway came out this way. And let's say on the back side, hello little goblin, of this farm is where the waterway for this would be. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So 42 negative. So 118. 118. Gotta remember 118. Alright. 118. Okay, so this is 118 here. So they would come, say 118 to what we got here. This is, I can't do it from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yes, this would absolutely be the line. So 194. So 118 would be right here. Okay. Okay, do I have a little nook? No. So we'll make one. Drop this in there. Awesome. 1 second. Let's check this real quick. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So let's put this back. Let's put that back. And actually, let's queue that up. Okay. Alright, so let's go. Let's grab you. We'll take this as well. You're so cute. Why did I? When did I? I think this was to see something the last time. I remember coming through here. I think this was the part where I said I probably wouldn't come back through here again, or I didn't want to come back through here. Probably picked up some diamonds somewhere down here. Yeah, this is definitely not from this stream. Yeah, I think we went somewhere that way, or that way, and saw a diamond and took it. Maybe, maybe not. But of course, when we get the enchanting one on this pickaxe, we could definitely come back. staircase right there. All right. We have no ice, so our best bet is something that will push continuously, so probably dropping it down every 8 blocks is probably our best bet. I did not want to break that with that. Beautiful. Totes embarrassing. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seven, 8. Hmm. Oh, that's the water source I put there. Wait a minute. Huh. Fascinating. What is this? Slime chunk. I think this is meant to be the same area where the slime farm is. This, I think, is the waypoint we saw on the servers a little while ago. Yeah, I think that's what that was. Alright, so let's continue. Okay, wait a minute. It should be okay, but do that. Wait a minute, I don't want to go this way. But can I make it back this way? No. Yeah. Embarrassing. How are you not embarrassed, as Charlotte Ober says? So stand up, sit down, watching all the clouds go by. Stand up, sit down. You might be sitting on a why. Don't ask. All I can say was part of my childhood. Come on. I should have at least popped. Oh my goodness. Oh. There you go. So stand up, sit down, How much tough watching all the clouds go by. Alright, why did I want to come back up here? I was gonna say, tell me one good reason why this thing is not working. Alright, so let's check something real quick. Actually, we have to go up this way. That's the safer way. Save life repair, save life replace. That was not a paid sponsorship. Oh, the song just came to mind. Okay, there's a lava fall. Okay. Okay. You might be sitting on the way. So stand up, sit down, watching all the clouds go by. Yes, I am as frightened as you are. I hear that dude. Do I know where he is? No. Am I going to find out? No. Okay. You know what? Since I have bone meal in my inventory and I told you these were pretty, I'll show you, but let me deal with this first. Alright. We can do a couple more. Oops. Who's that? Okay. I refuse. Wow. Okay. It'll have to be another time, because I don't have any more bones. Nope. what that is? Stone diamond. So rare. Definitely gonna come back and silk touch that at some point. Alright, so now we're gonna do the really precarious thing. That looks about okay. Oh wait, I would still need to get rid of this bucket first, so let's do that. Look to the end, though he doesn't have a leader. He works really hard to build his little house. Let's see, how fast are my fingers? Oh, moronically fast. Oh, moronically fast. Oh, my heart. I am so disappointed in myself. I'm so heartbroken. Oh. Don't be surprised if I cut that part out of the stream, just to save me the embarrassment, the heartache, the mortification. Heartbreak doesn't even begin to explain. And I refuse to try and tackle that one. That one's gonna make me a statistic. So this is love. Heartbreak. Okay, let's see, what are we doing? What are we gonna do? Okay, let's really quickly, as stone breaks, deep slate. Hold on. 4 mining speed, 6 mining speed, 8 mining speed. 8 by 8s. It's not gonna make a huge difference. It's just one layer. That's all. Oh my gosh. Here I was saying, yeah, we wouldn't find any more diamonds. What? That's... what? This was 6 diamonds, right? 4 and 2, yes? Yes. Yeah, 4 and 2. Then you have 1 there, and now you got 1 there. I don't even know if it's just 1. I haven't really moved blocks around it to find out. But wow! I'm sorry. I know I seem like I'm confused. Don't know what I'm doing. I just keep thinking of things that probably gonna make things more efficient. I'm mad. Mud. Alright, let's put this back at the spot of embarrassment. And let's go pick up this one. And I picked it up because we wanted to do this side. So... we'll work the field of souls. Together you and I. Some fields are blooming now, but other fields are dry. We are not the same, but differences aside, we will work the field of souls together. This has to go one down. E. Okay. It is what it is. Early game. Extra work. Lots of pain. Can I do it? Guess we can. Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Bob the Builder. Yes, we can. Alright. Wait, hold on. One moment, please. And back. Okay, that's proper behavior. Ah, gosh. Alright, let me count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good enough. Lofty and Wendy join the group. I don't remember. Song is from way back when. Bob and the gang have so much fun learning together to get the job done. Does it make me crazy? Yes, it does. Okay. Now that is annoying. Well. Well. Alright. Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Bob the Builder. Yes, we can. Oh, we're Steve the Builder now. Well, Alex. But Alex has too many syllables at this point in time. Alex the Builder. Can she fix it? Alex the Builder. Yes, she can. Alright, let's charge the top. Boom. Ooh. That was too close for comfort. Count to 10. Count to 8. Are you counting? Because I'm not counting anymore. You were too slow on counting, so it decided to go slower. What is it? OSHA? I think that's what it's called. Don't call them on me. Yes, I know. Right now I'm prioritizing speed over safety and just jumping over the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. Here to go. Here to go. I have a question. If I take this out, what? That's some Minecraft logic right there. the builder, can we fix it? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm probably gonna sing this until this stream is done because it's stuck in my head now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My goodness. I just gotta make sure everything is safe in here. Oh, good gracious. Why is it still flowing this way? Oh boy. I was gonna say, gotta get up there and figure out what's going on. If I missed that jump, I probably might have quit the stream from embarrassment, you know? Tommy, let's go ahead and actually, is it in my backpack? Okay, yes, in my backpack. Let's smelt this glass and just put up some frames right now. Whew. Oh my goodness. So, I haven't closed my windows yet for the night. And there's a tree outside this window. And I guess there was a bigger gust of wind and the tree branch moved and scared the heebie-jeebies out of me. Okay, not the most fuel-efficient course of action, but we're desperate. Bob and the gang have so much fun working together to get the job done. Okay, so let's take this, drop it in there, chuck this in there. Okay, yeah, let's let that go. Okay, let's look at our map. Nothing promising. Nothing promising. I need one more bit of lava. I really don't relish the idea of having to go down to the level of that what do you call it, cave? That lava cave, I guess. I don't know, usually when we're playing we call those like the pits of hell. Okay, hold on, let's just check here. This is... I think this is the same place. Yeah, that's definitely... I was literally about to say, I don't think it's that bad, and then I saw that guy. No. Alright, let me peek over the edge here. This was just a little nook. Oh, everything. Oh no. Everything in me screams bad idea. Bad idea. Oof. Oh. Oh. Ooh. See, it's not so much. It's it's what happens in between getting down there. Imagine getting in the water column, going down the water column, and here comes a skelly shooting you out of it. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Okay, let's look back at this map. Where is this? It's a temporary waypoint. Somewhere over there. Okay, I don't know how accessible that is. Okay, who would have thought there would have been a day where I'd be begging for lava? Oh. Okay, okay. This kind of looks like something. So the glowing grotto. Alright, let's... Where's this? I need to figure out where this is. That's green. Where's yellow? Okay, so yellow is where we've been before. So supposedly... Oh, that's this part. Okay. I am guessing we're gonna find out then. Okay, so if I dig through here... Hold on. -20. Oh! Ooh la la. This tree keeps giving me the heebie-jeebies. Okay, so then... This is gonna be stupid. Without torches, like, that's just unkind, especially to you guys. Let me see if I can get some torches real quick. Any coal somewhere inside here. There's some over there. It's a little high. Alright, let me check where you were before. If I remember correctly, I took all the coal that would have been here. Dead end. Which I think we did know before, but... Huh. I was hoping there would at least be some kind of ore in there. So hold on a second. This is 0, this is 22. Yeah, nobody's trying to dig down to that. Oh, this is not even 22. This is 26. Good grief. This track kind of sounds like music from back in the day. Okay, that was an unpleasant surprise. this is a dead end. I was just hoping there would have been some kind of coal down here. And how far is this now from this line? No, not from this line. It's actually a deeper line we're trying to get to. Listen, we're here at the surface. Let's just go. For the first time in forever, it'll be snowing in my home. When that's enough. Oh, hold on. Let's go ahead and break it from the top then. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, don't fall on it. 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have enough for the 2 blocks and a 2 dripstone. Beautiful. Offhand. Okay, and I think I should be, oh no, absolutely not. Beautiful. So I should be able to stick that there, and now we have a full bend. Okay, let's get up here. Let's sleep. It's supposed to be fall. Why is it snowing? Oh my goodness. Look at all that. Now tell me, is this a pig? Are these pink things pigs? If that's so, that's quite funny. Alright, so we need torches. Oh. I think I'm going crazy. Okay, well, let's do one thing first though. It's daytime. It should be safe enough. But, perchance it's not. Let's just chuck this, that. No, we'll put these in the rightful chest. Let's chuck the rest of it and let's go see. It's probably gonna lag a lot just because connection is gonna be terrible now. Alright, so it's somewhere under here that the lava is. Alright, let's do one thing. Let's go back in the ravine and let's look at where the ravine is. And okay, one second. This is at 48. We're at 58. So technically I should be able to come down here. Yes. Alright. so as not to turn the whole thing. And, okay, where are you jumping for? Calm down. Let's put this here. And, wait, no. Let's go back and... Wait, while I remember, let's grab some of this because we're going to need it down there. Let's grab this, and you know what? We're going to grab... Okay, so according to my calculations, and I wasn't trying to quote that, but it has happened. We will pretend like it didn't. According to my calculations, we should have enough books for, or enough ingredients to make the, I believe, 45 books. So, okay, 45 books. A second. Let's go back to these calculations. Planks, 90, which is 23 logs, and that's how many spruce logs I have. I can always, spruce is an easy farm, so let's just do it. It's this, right? Okay. I never gave much thought to the idea that the bookshelves might be a different color. Oh. Let me think. Is there any kind of bookshelves we would really want to complement the palette we're currently potentially looking at? Like, we don't have really many options besides cherry. I don't know if I like the cherry. I don't think... Let me double check something. Umbran. No. I thought that's what we had. Let's look up plank. Is this what we have? No. Huh. Okay, hold on. Now it's driving me nuts. Yeah, that is it. Okay, so hold on. Why do I look so odd? Umbran. There is no Umbran bookshelf. Okay. Oh. Lago Grove, Spurch. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stick with... I think I might just do the spruce. Wasn't leaning that way before, but I think I will. So let's go ahead and put the spruce through. Wait, we need one more book. I forgot. We need one more book to make... 2 diamonds. Well, nice. Okay, so let's head back down. I technically only need run, so I'm gonna leave this as it is for now, and we can come back and take care of it later. Alright, let's drop this in the hot bar. Okay. Alright. There's a guy on this map. Why he's there, I don't know. Hopefully he's not a problem for me, but who knows? Nope, not a problem for me. Beautiful. Alright, so I didn't have to wait to come down here to do this, but... Okay. And the lotus, jelly shroom. I was just looking for, once upon a time in the earlier versions of this mod, they had these really pretty, I'm sorry, these really pretty, this really pretty blue wood, and loved it. Absolutely loved it. But I don't even remember what it was called now. It doesn't seem like they had that in this version of the mod pack, which is okay. There's still quite many options. So this should be done. I should have brought down more glass, but scattered brain. You should get 32 from this. Okay. So this is the wall here. We don't need it to go too high right now, but whew, we can work with this for now. Okay. I will do a line right here. right? Yes. I guess I should smelt some deep slate. Like, is that the best course of action? I think so, because I'm not gonna redesign this place right now. So I think the best course of action is to just make it look good as it is. So let's pop 8 of those in there. Yeah, so we'll put blocks here. We'll eventually dig out here so we can see there. Probably fill back in that hole. Yeah, and I think it's safe enough to put in this bucket now. Yes. I'm probably gonna need more than 8 blocks. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see we got blueberries. It's awesome. Okay, that's gonna take a second. Let me let that work its magic. Let's put this down here. And I'm gonna cheat for a second. I will come back and fix it. But as of right now, I just want to get this platform done. And see, we have 3 that we can still put up there. And then we'll do a couple more to do the last few places. So let's fix up there. Oh! I promise, I'm smarter than I look. The problem is I keep spacing out. I was thinking about things, possibilities of things, simplifying what we got, and I completely spaced. Like, completely spaced. Alright, let's go. Alright. Eventually we'll have to fill that hole too, but as of right now it's not top priority. Let's see, this is still messed up? Still messed up. Okay. Oh, totally forgot those diamonds were there. I almost sound rich. Morning sleepyhead, you've been resting for a while. Okay, so... Alright, so we have our little corner here. We can always get rid of this block, because... Why? I just realized our view is obstructed for this one. But I suppose that is okay. So we went to work here. I'm gonna put the flooring down, because we know we're definitely... I just think in this section it should be glass floor. Like, why not? Okay. Did you know you talk in your sleep? Ah, brain cells. Huh. I am so torn. Usually I'm a very decisive person, but like I told you, I don't like to tear things down. If I set something up, I want it to stay there like forever. And right now, okay. Okay, I just need something that works for me right now, and I think right here works. Let's... Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can work with this for now. Let's just work with it until we can get our dream set up. Okay. That broke my heart. Oh my gosh. Thank God it's just wood, but that was disappointing. I'll fix it. Let's just pray I get silk touch on this pickaxe. Like, I was gonna say right now, but guess we forgot lapis. Unbreaking. I mean, breaking is a great enchantment. Okay. I know where there's some lapis. Let's go get it. We just gotta let 'em. The next one. Okay, oh no, I was gonna say maybe I'm crazy. Okay, 5 and 5, not bad. We'll have to eventually make a way through these two areas. Hold on. That is way too dark. Let's pray for good entrance. Well, my heart is breaking. The tears are falling. Okay. Sound like I'm trying to hush a baby right now. Trying to hush my own disappointment. What? I promise you if I enchant that iron pickaxe and it gives me the same thing, I'm throwing hands. I'm throwing hands. Okay, so... I'll never leave you hanging. Anytime you call my line, I'll come running. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright. 4, 5. I forgot to bring a shovel. 6, 7. It's easy to say. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, so let's make a sign. I didn't think I was gonna make it out of there. Okay. It's easy to say. Hmm. Okay, so let's get the last of the blocks, block up the holes, and then I say we put this thing through a test. And I'm not gonna bother to fill that hole. Oh, I was gonna make... a fence gate or something. Okay. I'm not gonna be streaming for too much longer, but I kind of want to get at least an idea of what we're working with in terms of zombies and stuff. Fence gate is probably the best option. Yep. And one other thing to make fence gate, and what? I think I have slabs already in my inventory, so I think I'll call that good. Let's grab a couple more blocks. And since we can... And I should probably also... I don't think I have enough blocks for that. But... let's do a thing. This way, if they spawn on the diamonds, they can't easily see us, and we'll be able to knock them off. I shouldn't do that now. For my life. Okay, so let's... Oh, alright, so let's swap this out. Drop this in there and... poof. Okay. And let's put a block back here. Right. So... backpack. That should be fine. We'll just leave it for now. I'm not gonna stay too much longer, so let's just do a quick version of events, and then we can come back and iron things out later. But let's run. Alright, last touches. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I perfect daughter, but I come back to the water. Ooh, that hurt. Sweet. Good try. You missed my bouteille. See the line where the sky meets the sea. Alright, now is a moment of truth. Are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? Same pickaxe. I need to get a grindstone. Absolutely not. Oh, I feel so offended. So heartbroken. So disappointed. Okay, this is the scary one. Okay, weren't too bad. Not too bad at all. That was kind of funny. Now let me get out of here before they start coming for me. I gotta put a torch in here. Let's just block up this hole for now. You hear? Up until we can get, lit up properly. Where long to be. Alright, let's wait for a couple of them to spawn. There look like 6 that just went down. 1, 2, 3. If I did this... but I can't see them. Is there anything that... There we go. Okay, so that should be somewhere around 15. And if I'm not mistaken, the number of entities that can be in a space is somewhere around 20 before they start taking damage, so... just one. Definitely in the future, we're gonna get rid of the waterfall because they're not moving fast enough out of the waterfall zone. I'm sure that them being in this area here affects the spawner down there, so definitely we'll have to get rid of that segment. We're definitely gonna have to find a way to get them all to come back and drop somewhere here so that we don't have to go, you know, searching and loading and back and searching. Everyone's gonna quiver. Oh, that one did not want to die. Oh. This might take a lot longer than anticipated. Not gonna lie, it's pretty late where I am, and my eyes are very heavy. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna call it here. Yes, but I think we're gonna call it here, and I'm not sure if I can stream tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe we can do Tuesday again, but we'll see. I never even saw that I used to breathe. Fascinating. But yeah, probably gonna leave this time and come back again another time. But yeah, if you have any ideas or things to note about what we've done thus far, that'd be awesome. And I was gonna end down here, however, and I was gonna end like almost now, but then I remember at the beginning you were not getting my mic's signal, so I will basically say all the things that I said in the beginning of the stream. 1 second, so I need to finish this guy. Oh. Okay. That was the wrong button. That's level 29. And while I would love to wait for 30, I don't think I have it in me to be able to just sit here and not do anything for the amount of time it takes for those guys to spawn. So I don't typically get online without y'all, but maybe this might be, I don't know. I could stream it and just call it a maintenance episode where we maintain stuff. I don't know, I'll think about it, but rude. Like, obnoxiously rude. I don't know where y'all came from or who gave you the right, but you're severely mistaken. Right, so concerning things I said at the beginning, which as I'm thinking about it now, it's kind of vague or hazy to me on where exactly I finished off at and where we got to. But I kind of spoke about how we got this farm up and going, only had 2 blocks left. Would have been great to have the lava farm ready, but we didn't have the space for it. Well, not just space, but the blocks. We needed blocks for it. It spoke about how we did the cow crusher and that we now had enough leather and stuff to make our first enchanting setup. And of course we're going to make a second one somewhere up here as well, just for ease of access, and probably connect it to the slime farm. So cow crusher in here, and then of course, the dripstone farm. We made this little nook where we could call it a bedroom. Not decorated yet, but that will definitely happen at some point. We upgraded the cave a little bit just to make it easier to get in and out, because you know how I used to trip up, especially here, the little water pocket that used to be there. Getting out of here, and now it's just a whole lot easier. Additionally, last episode was also kind of a maintenance episode where we were handling crops and all that good stuff. We bred the sheep. I didn't talk about this, but yeah, we have a automatic bone meal, automatic composter basically. And then we did some of these trees. We harvested the sugar cane here. And speaking of such, in the light that it is fall and waters will freeze, we will more than likely lose whatever sugar cane is here if the water freezes. So let's just grab what we can and we'll plant again when the next, well, after 2 seasons pass. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all that we've been up to. We did, actually there's one last thing. Oh no. Okay. I was gonna tell you, we did... No, I don't remember. Oh, put the redstone mechanism into this room. So this room is, yeah, it looks like it's fully furnished. So let's go ahead and hit that, and it should have gotten all the wheats on that side, and then we just go ahead, grab a stack of seeds, and plant it up. Yeah, so that's fully functioning. So that's pretty much all we've got going on. Yeah, it's been great. I look forward to seeing you the next time. Ooh, I'm not facing the correct direction. Look forward to seeing you the next time. But do stay safe, stay well, and keep your chin up. Whatever it is that you're going through, know that life doesn't always, bring sunshine and roses, but we can make it through it by God's grace. Alright, love you all, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!